You walked into an interview. You're wearing that, business kind of blazer. You've practiced the handshake at least thrice today morning. And yet, within 120 seconds, the recruiter has checked you out and now thinking about what to order for lunch. Congratulations, you have just become background noise. Today, we are going to discuss why recruiters lose interest within the first 2 minutes and how not to be the reason of someone scrolling their LinkedIn under the table. Reason number one, most important. When the recruiter says, "Tell me about yourself," immediately you start diving into your biography. In grade 10, I got 92%. Then I did PCM. Then I did BTech. In my free time, I like to read books and travel. All this information is already there in your resume. The recruiter doesn't need an audiobook. What he really needs is for you to tell him who you are as a professional in training. What are you really good at? And why do you think this role is most suitable for you? Just 30 seconds, not your life story. That's exactly why placement cells should have mock interviews before the placement drive happens, because students are not used to compressing what they are or who they are within 30 seconds. Let's move on to the second point, energy, or sometimes the lack of it. Something like, I am Preethi Kamath. I have done my master's in business administration from Pune University. I like to read and listen to music in my free time. I am good at team building, communication skills. See, this is an interview, not a viva that you're trying to survive. You have to understand that recruiters are day in, day out, back to back doing interviews. When you come across with an energy that says, I'm qualified, but I'm here just because I need to be here and I need to do this, it doesn't work, because you don't even get a chance to represent yourself. Reason number 3, your resume is saying something and what you're saying is completely different. Say for example, your resume says you have led a college fest with a 10-member team. When they ask you to elaborate, you start by saying, yes, I had a WhatsApp group with 10 other students from the college and I was responsible for sending reminders. Sir, this only tells that you had admin rights on that WhatsApp group, not that you have led the team. The moment there is a gap between what is written in the resume and what the candidate is saying, the recruiter's confidence and trust drops in you. And from there is no turning back. Hence, while preparing your resume, always do it by using a star. Situation, task, action, and result for every bullet point, not just activities. Reason number 4, confidence. As much as you would say, I am a very confident person, but while saying so, if you are avoiding eye contact with the interview as if he is owing you something, if you are slouching like you are in an exam hall, or probably you are fidgeting with your blazer, well, the recruiter's brain is not processing what is coming out of your mouth. It is processing the vibe. And your vibe is telling him, please don't ask me another follow-up question. Hence, remember, confidence is not what you say. It is what your shoulders and your body is doing when you're saying it. Reason number 5. This one's brutal. If your answers are going to sound like copy-pasted from top placement interview answers that most of you studied the previous night, then you've already lost it. You have to understand, recruiters don't lose interest in freshers because they are unqualified. They lose interest because 40 other candidates have answered the same thing in the same fashion. I am hardworking, I am confident, I am a team leader. Cool, but so is every other candidate who has attended the interview. You have not given them a reason to remember you by. Hence, it's important to remember that whatever you say, if that can be said or was said by any other candidate before you, then that's not your answer. Okay, Roast session over. Let's fix this now. In the first 2 minutes, start with an intro which is 45 seconds, highlighting reels, not transcripts. Get that energy. 20% more than your natural self works in a room or on camera. Make sure that your every sentence on the resume is backed up with what happened, what you did, and what was the outcome of it. Be confident. Sit up straight. Maintain eye contact. Fifth one, be you. Say something only you will say specifically. Because here's the truth. Recruiters are not looking for anybody who's polished. They are just trying to find out somebody who's memorable. And today, you have got that 120 seconds to prove yourself. This is one single most important thing that placement cells should look at. Reduce probably mock aptitude tests, but concentrate on 2-minute mock sessions. If this made any sense to you, good, because it's working for you. Remember, send me a message or put in a comment telling me what is that one thing that you always mess up with just before the 2-minute interview session. Hit like if you would want to receive more such brutal but honest review from me. See you in the next one. Go get that offer letter.